Imagine the ocean is not just a giant, still pool, but a system of huge rivers flowing constantly through the water. These rivers are called ocean currents, and they move water all around the world. What makes this massive amount of water move? It's caused by a few powerful forces working together, like a team of nature's movers. We can look at the causes for two main types of currents: surface currents, the top layer, and deep water currents, the bottom layer. Surface currents usually only move the top part of the ocean, up to about 400 meters deep. They are mainly driven by things happening in the air and the sun's energy. The wind is the main force that pushes surface water. When the wind blows over the ocean, it drags the water's surface with it due to friction, like rubbing your hand on a table. Big, steady winds, like the trade winds near the equator, create the largest and most constant currents. The Earth is constantly spinning, and this spin affects the path of anything that moves over long distances, including ocean currents. This effect is called the Coriolis Effect. It makes currents curve to the right in the top half of the world, northern hemisphere, and to the left in the bottom half, southern hemisphere. This curving motion creates huge circular paths of water called gyres. When a current runs into a continent, a big piece of land, it can't go through. It is forced to change direction and flow around the landmass, which helps shape the current's path. Deep water currents move far below the surface and are driven by differences in the density, how heavy of the water. This process is often called thermohaline circulation, because thermo means heat and haline means salt. Cold water is denser, heavier than warm water. In cold places near the Earth's poles, the water gets very cold and sinks down to the ocean floor. Salty water is denser, heavier than fresh water. When water freezes near the poles to form sea ice, the salt is left behind, making the remaining unfrozen water extra salty and heavy, which causes it to sink even more. This sinking of cold, dense water in the polar regions starts the deep water currents. This heavy water then slowly flows along the bottom of the ocean basins, and eventually, this water rises to the surface somewhere else, a process called upwelling, creating a huge, slow loop that moves water all over the globe like a global conveyor belt. Ocean currents are very important because they help move heat from the warm equator toward the cold poles and spread nutrients around, affecting the climate and marine life all over the world.